Hey guys, today I also wanted to give you a brief few tips on learning a language. If you're someone that's like me and you like to challenge yourself and you want to activate a very specific part of the brain, I really recommend learning a language if you're not already learning one, and especially if you only speak your native tongue. It's extremely beneficial for you to learn another language. It actually fires up different parts of the brain. I'm already fluent in Japanese and English, and I'm currently learning Russian just for fun. I'm kind of at conversational level now. And the best tips I can give you, I've also learned a few other languages along the way, mostly just conversational German, very broken French, very broken Italian, um, bits and pieces from my travels around the world and working with a lot of different cultures and nationalities. And I recommend you learn a language not only for your brain and your brain's development, but also because it'll help you really connect with other cultures and other people from different cultures, especially even if you only speak a few words, people are much more receptive to someone that's trying to learn their language, that shows an interest in their culture. So some of the tips that I use to learn a new language are: first, clear your head. Obviously, if you're not in the right headspace or you're stressed, it's very hard to retain new words and new sentences and just really to understand them. So if you've actually learnt how to train your brain, and this is a very useful skill, you can actually train your brain to absorb new words and learn a new language quite quickly. It's a skill and it can be learned. So you want to learn to clear your head first. Make sure you've had enough sleep, drink enough water, eat generally healthy. And then once you've cleared your head, you want to really absorb a new word when someone teaches it to you, or whether you're learning it online or by yourself. When you learn that new word, you can sometimes, if you're struggling at first, you can find a word that's similar to it or that reminds you of something. So you can learn words by association. So for example, I'm trying to think of a word. Kawaii in Japanese means cute. And I remember when I first learnt that word, I was thinking of Hawaii. It sounds like Hawaii. Not that Hawaii is a specifically cute country, but it just helped me remember that word. So there are ways to learn it like that. You can also learn it by obviously writing it down if you're a visual learner. Some people are more visual learners. Some people learn better by hearing something. And I think the most effective way is actually to combine visual learning with listening. So if you can listen to the word, whether it's via a TV show or an audio book or something like that, and write it down and see the word written down, and I also find that writing really helps, that will really help you remember the word. And you also want to try and use it in a sentence. Again, if you've just started, you need to sort of know a few words before you can basically string together a sentence, but there are apps that really help. Actually, I find Duolingo is very useful for that, and it's free. And so using that app or another app, any app or learning program, but writing the word down, trying to use it in a sentence and really clearing your mind and trying to understand the word. And you'll be surprised how quickly, once you practice more and more, how quickly that word will actually stick into your head. And before you know it, you'll be having conversations in multiple languages. You'll have fired up different parts of your brain and you'll meet people from different cultures, and you'll just become generally a more interesting person because you've opened your mind up to cultures other than your own. Hope this helps. Have a good day.